Hey guys, it's Stack here, and today I've got a brand new Call of Duty video, and in this one I'm going to be showing you guys the best assault rifle setup on the M1904. Now when you first start off the game, obviously this is the first gun available to you in the assault rifle. I could not use it, I just kept getting too many hit markers and it just wasn't working for me. But now I don't know if they've patched the game or buffed the weapon, but this weapon is insane and feels pretty similar to the FAMAS from Black Ops 1, and I'm in love with this gun right now. Now it's up to you on what type of class you want to run when using this. Now me personally, when I play Call of Duty I play on my own, maybe with one or two friends, never a full team. So there's always going to be a few people on my team that are getting smashed by the other team. It's always the way my teammates can never seem to play, and it's just a constant UAV or recon for the opponent team. So I don't want to be getting punished, I don't want to be getting killed and spotted all the time because my team aren't doing well. So I run mountain. I know when you do shoot you appear on the map, but the gunfights I'm normally winning. So I'm not bothered about people seeing where I am when I'm shooting. I want them to run to me. It's just I don't want them to know where I am all the time so they can get ready for when I'm running around corners. When I'm already in a gunfight, most of the time I'm ready for more people to come in. So it's fine if they do see me that way. But honestly, being on the map will absolutely ruin you eventually. You'll lose your kill streaks, you'll lose your score streaks, and it's just all because you've been seen on the map. Now if you are playing with a full team though, and mounting isn't necessary, then definitely stick on infantry. You're going to be getting the extra attachment and it's just going to help you in the long run. Me personally, I would always run infantry if I played in a full squad, but the thing I don't like about a full squad is once you're actually playing in a 6-man team, you just don't seem to get as many kills. It's just like you'll always have a few people on the team that do well, and then everyone else just seems to get a decent amount of kills. Like in TD you might be getting like 10 to 15 kills, whereas some of your teammates are going like 20 to 25, and the games go too quick because you just destroy your opponents that quickly. So I'll only ever stick with a low team, so unfortunately I don't use infantry that often. But the times I have thrown it on, I've really enjoyed it. Like I normally use it on USS Texas and that's about it, to be honest. But when I use it, obviously I'm not running inside the boat because that's just a death trap. So I normally stick around the outsides of the map and just run up and down one side of the map, or maybe loop across and just do circles around the outside. But if you're not going into them small tight corners, then there's not that much point of running it on a map like that. If you know your teammates are spawning behind you, then you can switch out and just straight up run down the sides with the infantry on if you feel comfortable and if you think you can understand the spawns. But I mean, for me, the spawns still don't make any sense. Like sometimes I'll have teammates behind me and they'll still spawn next to me. Next up for this class, it's personal preference. For me, energetic, mainly because it's an assault rifle. I want to be running, I want to be able to sprint longer distances, I want to be able to sprint quicker as well. But I mean, you can stick on anything you want. Primary gunfighter to take a secondary if you want, because I mean the assault rifles don't have a lot of ammo on this game. So I mean, I've thrown on that a few times and maybe took an SMG or another assault rifle as a secondary. But then there's also a third choice which I would choose, which is ordnance. Now I'd only normally use ordnance when I've already leveled up a bit, because I want to select the score streaks that I want, and I'd be using a recon and a counter recon, and I would stick on ordnance so that I have a constant flow of recons going, and I also have my counter recons for when the opponents throw one up. I'll also do this when a teammate of mine is doing it as well, and that way you will have a recon for the entire game. And I always complain about the random teammates that I end up with because they always do poor. And one thing I don't get is I can play in a game with a full recon on our team and they still go negative, and I'm talking like 3 kills and 20 odd deaths. But this is going to help you win massively if you can get them recons, because it's going to improve your game and your friend's game, whoever you're playing with. If they're decent, you're going to have a constant recon, you're going to know where they are. Obviously they can have mounting on, which can go against you, but all their team that doesn't have it, they're going to be on the map all the time. You're going to be able to roughly work out where they're spawning, where they're all at, and it just helps you with that. Now next up is the actual weapon and the attachment. So obviously I'm using the 1904, the Saviour camo on mine, and for the attachments you only need two. You need grip because it does bounce a little bit when you go in on the long distance kills, but you need the reflex sight in my opinion. The iron sight on this weapon is horrible, and I just don't understand where you have to aim to get the hit markers. But with the recon sight, ever since I've started putting that on, once I finally unlocked it, that's when I started enjoying this gun. It's just a machine, and if you don't have it on, I can promise you, you're probably going to be struggling until you get used to it like most weapons. But for me, I just couldn't hit the shots. I could only kill close people. But now with the recon sight, I can take down the long distance kills. I can kill the snipers on Gustav Cannon. So that's what I'm going to be running with. If you do take a third attachment, then I definitely recommend going FMG, just to stop those people on, like, as I said, Gustav Cannon, if they're camping up top, so you can shoot them through the walls as well, just in case your accuracy isn't bang on to hit all 4 shots in the head quick. But I mean, if you start shooting at the body and work your way up, you're probably going to kill him with a recoil anyway. Then the next up is the secondary, and to be honest, when I use the secondary, I honestly don't care which one I take. It's whatever you want. I mean, I use the P08. I stick whatever I've got unlocked for it. Normally quick draw, because I just want to be able to aim down sight with it quick. But when I'm running around anyway, I will normally kill my first opponent and pick up his secondary. I've said it before, the secondaries on this game are horrendous. Just like PUBG, you can be putting like 4, 5, 6 bullets into someone and they won't go down. They can 2-bullet you with an AR. It's not worth it. It's just better to pick up another primary as soon as you can. And then when it comes down to the tactical grenade, and again, it's your preference, but I would always go with a grenade just because it is the most overpowered. But then you can also go with the trip mine. Maybe block off a path if you're going to be sitting in one area. Put it behind you in a path where if the spawn swap, that's where they're going to be coming from first. If you can also put it somewhere on an objective or something like that, which is a common thing I like to do. Or if you're playing search and destroy, run straight past the objective and put it on their side of the map in a pathway. I've got quite a few kills doing that. But other than that, there's not really much else to choose from. The sticky grenade is just a more weaker version of the grenade, but sticks. So nah, I'd rather just go with a normal grenade. But this is one of my favourite classes to use at the moment. It's just so fun, and it's not like when I'm using the BAR or the FG42 I get bored of the game. It just feels, I just get over it because I'm just melting people, and it does get boring. I just can't be bothered playing anymore. But with this one, it kind of keeps me interested, because even though it is a good weapon, sometimes it can be a bit uncontrollable and you'll mess up and get killed because the recoil all of a sudden has just caught you out when the shots before have given you no recoil. So it does keep you on your toes. It's not the best weapon, but this is the best combination for it that I've found so far, and it works well for me. I do get high kill games with it. I do have some fairly average games with it as well, but since this combination's gone on it, I'm normally going really well. The only thing that keeps getting me normally is a sniper. The amount of times I've been hip fired and no scoped from so far away is ridiculous, and I don't understand if there's a glitch or a bug to doing it. I've not seen any videos showing you how to no scope this accurately, but for some reason they just keep hitting me. But that's it for this video. I'm going to leave you guys with the rest of this clip, and I hope you enjoyed this class. Make sure you do set it up and give it a try. Let me know what you think in the comments down below. If you did enjoy the video, give it a thumbs up, and also make sure you subscribe. I will be posting more Call of Duty videos soon. But for now, I'm out.
Let's